as we speak, Operation Egweke is in full effect in Aba right now, because they said that they were going to go ahead with a full operation today, Friday. So I can imagine that that is right now happening. But what role do you think that the citizens themselves should be playing at this time, and what role should the IPOB be playing?
Let me quickly say this. Yesterday, Governor Okezi Bazu did say that there was going to be a gradual withdrawal of troops from the streets of Aba and Umuahia to allow tension to come down. I am happy to inform you that that has been happening. Today, the Inspector General of Police approved the deployment of 500 special anti-riot policemen who will take over manning the streets from the soldiers. We believe, as a government, that demilitarization of our region, of our state, is going to accelerate the peace process, and we are happy that the soldiers are gradually withdrawing from the streets. And for the citizens of Abia State, the citizens of Aba.
You said the soldiers are gradually withdrawing from the streets?
From the streets, yes, but not from the states. You see, there's this confusion about what the governor actually said. The governor never said that Operation Egweke was coming to an end. No, he never said that. Indeed, in that speech, he did say that he is going to speak with the president to see how they can scale down the operations. What he said was that following the constant interfaces he had had with the military authorities and the presidency, that from tomorrow, that's today, gradual withdrawal of soldiers will start from the streets of Aba and Umuahia. He never said, and this is very important, that Operation Python Dance 2 was coming to an end. So right now, life is returning to normal in Aba and other parts of the state. People are going about their normal businesses. Our people are peaceful people. We are peaceful people. We are not warlike, and tension is coming down, and life is returning to normal in Aba.
Honorable John, you just heard what he said. He said that the governor did not categorically say that Operation Python Dance is going to be removed from the state as a whole. He says that they are only out of the street. But by and large, there seems to be a ripple effect that we're looking at in some other states, in just the Plateau State capital, for instance, where there's a curfew that is imposed right now as we speak. Also in Kaduna State, the traders there, especially from the Igbo extraction, are closing shop. How much of concern do you think that we should be giving this, considering that it may spread to other regions of the country?
Yes, exactly. That's my concern. That's why I said the use of force will not bring any solution to it. When you're talking about what is happening in Aba, for instance, and what happened between the military, what we saw that went viral on the net about the military trying to. I don't want to use the word brutalize, but it looked like it. That kind of thing could trigger off attacks from other parts of the country. There could be sentiment attacks. There could be attacks from other persons who believe that, oh, who's the person that, or persons, or the government of the day that sent the military is from so-so-so place, and we could begin to attack people from so-so-so place. And in doing that, it's bringing the nation to a hot seat, to a hot spot, and if we're not managed, if not properly managed, could just be what we are not expecting. So I am believing, like you pointed out, Plateau, Kaduna, indeed, so many other places would begin to magnetize what is happening presently in Abia State, in Aba, in Umuahia, and so many other places where we have such confusion if the government is not managing it properly. And part of managing it properly, I think there should be withdrawal of the military from the streets. The governor did say, anyway, that the ones who were there, the military checkpoints that existed to check kidnapping and armed robbery and others were going to remain. I think I heard that.
Okay, let me just butt in there. Let me butt in there, Honorable, and just ask you this question. Why should IPOB be hoisting flying rather, a flag in a sovereign state. Isn't that a threat to national security? Don't you think that that's enough threat to the security of Nigeria?
Gimba, what is it that they are agitating over? When you try to pick up a problem from the end part, you probably not get a proper solution to that problem. I believe that the reason, whatever it is that got to this extent of having a different radio station, extent of trying to print his own currency, extent of trying to host his own flag, extent of putting on his own, having a special army, a special uniform. If all the things we heard, if they are truly true, we should begin to bother at how did we get to where we are? How did a group of people who are supposed to be part of a nation, how did they suddenly get to that stage? Mind you, when we talk about Kano, what is happening is not just all about Kano. It goes beyond Kano. And the boys we see with Kano, we can call them different names, thugs, miscreants, never do well, society misfits. That does not take away the fact that some opinion leaders might also be forming and agreeing with the opinion of Kano. So before we begin to put up blames and more blames and more blames, let us look at how did we get to where we are.